What's happening, people? Yeah, it's good. But let's see now. Uncle Turkey has some work to do, and we'll see what happens next. But I enjoyed watching it, and I feel like I'm ready to build up my muscle because I want to break his jaw.
Man's studying out here, doing the homework, yeah?
On Anthony Joshua next, the big shithouse. He's there at ringside, he won't say yes. Terrified, shaking his boots, the box the napper off him and knock him out cold. Come on, accept my challenge, you big shithouse dosser. Get up!
If I put Fury in his ass, I wouldn't let him get up.
Is the biggest fight in British history finally a reality? For years, we've heard the excuses, the legal hurdles, and the finger pointing. But last night, the atmosphere in the heavyweight division shifted from speculation to a total declaration of war. Tyson Fury is back, Anthony Joshua is studying his every move, and the Gypsy King just issued a now or never ultimatum that has the entire sport on edge.
After the fight, you all saw what happened. I never mentioned Anthony Joshua in the whole build-up or since his accident. I've given his respect that he deserves and his space. But tonight, he come here for the job. And I asked him to do the fight, and he should have got in there and did it, but he didn't give an answer. He didn't, to my opinion, he didn't want no smoke. He didn't want it. He didn't look like he wanted it. He was just shell-shocked, didn't know what to say. He came ringside to make a fight, and yeah, if it was me, I'd have jumped in that ring, faced off, let's get it on. 10 years in the making, and still, after all this time, there's still uncertainty about if this fight's going to happen next. I don't know. You can ask me, is it going to happen? Do I want it? Yes. But is it going to happen? I've no idea. I hope so, but you can't force someone to do something, and that's the fact.
Everyone knows I won the game.
Exposed during the main event in Riyadh, Anthony Joshua wasn't just there to enjoy the show. Chris Eubank Jr. caught Anthony Joshua recording every one of Tyson Fury versus Makhmudov moments while watching intently.
Man's studying out here, doing the homework, yeah? Gonna go back and watch the replays.
Come on, bro.
This is a classic move to study your opponent, to study them in the ring where all the cards are for display. Observers noted that while the rest of the world was focused on the Gypsy King's return after a 16-month layoff, AJ was laser-focused on the technical flaws in Fury's game.
He's called him out in front of all these people. The ball is well and truly in AJ's court. 10 years is gone. Let's talk about today. What did you just see? What he needs to do is get in the ring with him next. That's what everybody wants to see. Did you hear everybody? They all want to see the fight. I think the whole thing will be the biggest event since England and the World Cup in 1966. It's nice and comfortable with Tyson. Been out the ring for, what is it, nearly 20 months. Get the ring rust out, and it sets this fight up now with AJ, all ready to go. Done everything he had to do.
During the 12 rounds against Arslanbek Makhmudov, AJ was caught on camera multiple times analyzing Fury's footwork and head movement. This wasn't the look of a casual fan. It was the look of an opponent identifying weaknesses.
I make the big fights, that's what I said to him. He works for me. If he's serious, you'll see him in the ring. I'm a very serious person. You'll see me in the ring 100%, whether it's against him or not. I like his fighting style. I think he's good, but I don't think he'll be able to cope with me.
AJ Fury, it sounds like it's in the works. We're getting excited already.
Hey, that'll be a perfect Christmas present. Turkey, make it happen, bro. Make it happen, man.
Surely BBC Sport, no. Surely you have some sort of insight. Nothing.
You probably know better than me.
That fight should happen years ago, but better late than never if they can get it done.
That is what they're announcing, they told me, but obviously they've told me to keep it a secret, so I can't say anything.
Oh, I wanted to see that fight a couple of years ago, but it still looks tasty.
I would love to see that scrap. I think the whole world's been waiting for that for a long time. It's about time we get it. We're overdue.
That might be the fight we want to see, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's good for boxing.
I really want to see it happen before I feel like before they're too old as well.
Who would you have in that one though?
Listen, man, AJ's my boy, man. So I got to go with AJ, man.
I think AJ's going to have something deeper within him to pull, I think, a brutal knockout win over Fury on that one. I actually do.
I want to back my guy AJ. I like AJ a lot. I think he's really cute and wholesome. So yeah, AJ's my boy. I think he's got it.
Insiders are now questioning if AJ saw enough ring rust in that performance to finally feel confident about pulling the trigger on the mega fight.
That's what we're doing it. What do you make of Fury's energy after the fight? Calling you out.
He looked good, he had a lot of energy. Easy 12 rounds. Yeah? Gone down hernia.
Talk to us about the message you sent to him. You're the landlord.
Yeah, I need rent.
Like the Wilder fight or the Fury fight next? Both.
Very, very happy with everything, and I'm just looking forward to getting this AJ fight signed if he's got the balls to do it. He was challenged, he didn't accept, he was stunned. He came here tonight to get in the ring and make the fight. The gauntlet was laid and he didn't accept, so what can I do?
What do you think it is? Do you think he's scared? Do you think you look too good?
I don't know, he had his opportunity tonight to accept, and he didn't accept, so the ball's in AJ's court now. I want the fight for August or September. If it happens, great. If it doesn't happen, also great. We fight again in September and December. 3 fights this year, I want to stay busy.
Confronted with the microphone immediately after his decision win, Tyson Fury didn't waste a single second celebrating. He ignored his opponent and went straight for the jugular of the man sitting in the front row. Gypsy King is playing the ultimate psychological game here. By making the challenge live on a global broadcast, he's effectively backed AJ into a corner. If Joshua doesn't sign, the duck narrative becomes impossible to outrun. Vowed to silence the critics who say he's lost his edge, Anthony Joshua didn't just nod along to the call-out. He responded with a level of aggression we haven't seen since the Dillian White days. This isn't the disciplined AJ who talks about learning the craft. This is a man looking to cause physical damage. On the validity of these verbal agreements, promoter Eddie Hearn has stepped in to inject a dose of cold reality into the hype. While the fans are ready to buy tickets today, the business side remains a minefield of ego and percentages.
Eddie, just what did you make of that main event first and foremost?
Yeah, look, Tyson's been out for a long time. You know what I mean? So, I don't think he'll be over the moon with the performance, but he got the win. Good to see him back.
We saw AJ paying a lot of close attention to that. What did he make of Tyson's performance?
I'm like every fighter. I'm sure he can see holes, things he could take advantage of. We fancy the job.
Were you disappointed that Tyson never kind of stopped Makhmudov like many expected?
Not really. I mean, like, you know, at the end of the day, you got to just come through that fight. What's he had? 16 months out, 2 back-to-back defeats. Yeah, I'm sure he would have liked to have stopped him, but he got the win.
We saw him calling out AJ afterwards. What can you tell us?
Just that we're negotiating. There's no fight yet, but I'm very confident the fight happens. And AJ's not that guy that's going to get in the ring and start screaming and shouting when there's no contracts on. How many times have we been here before? When the fight comes, we will deal with Tyson Fury, and not me. AJ will deal with Tyson Fury. He will beat him. He will always beat him, and now especially, he will beat him. But we won't talk until the contracts are signed. At the moment, they're not signed.
Just have to ask, Turkey said live on Netflix, Wembley. Expect that, is that the place?
Well,
if it's that.
Firstly, we need to sign a contract. But, you know, I believe the fight will happen.
Hearn's caution is well-founded. We've been here at least 4 times in the last decade where the fight looked signed, only for it to crumble over broadcast rights or rematch clauses. However, the tone from Matchroom suggests that they are no longer the ones standing in the way. The pressure is now squarely on the Gypsy King's camp to put the paperwork where his mouth is.
Why isn't the AJ Fury, why are those fights not happening? Because that is really frustrating as a boxing fan, that it doesn't happen, and you're right in the heart of that.
Fury is, you know, he's an enigma, but he's also mad. He's quite up and down. He's going to do what he wants to do. When the money's there, and 2 guys want the fight, 9 times out of 10, it will happen.
Ignited by his father's victory and the subsequent face-off, Tyson's son, Prince Fury, took the trash talk to a level that even surprised the seasoned media at Ringside. In a viral exchange, the younger Fury proved the apple doesn't fall far from the tree when it comes to psychological warfare.
Couldn't catch this IFL TV. All right, Prince?
Yeah, I'm all right. How are you?
You've been on IFL before, haven't you?
Huh?
You've been on IFL TV before, haven't you?
So, yeah.
About 10 years ago?
Something like that.
Do you remember that? What did you think of your dad's performance tonight?
I thought my dad's performance was good, but I'd say the first couple of rounds wasn't the best, but I would say the last couple was amazing. Personally, I think the shots was put together well. It was fast, it was clean, and it was boxing.
Were you happy to see him back in the ring? He's been out for 16 months. But you as his boy, were you happy?
Listen, I was happy to see him training, happy to see him happy. Don't know, the fight's a bit... It's a bit, obviously, maybe you won't get it, but it's hard to see, you know, as your dad, as being my dad, you know. It's hard to watch.
So the last 16 months, how's that been? Where he's not been in camp, obviously, and he was retired for the 15th time or whatever your dad says he is. But how was that period of time when he's not fighting? What does he do with himself?
Personally, as he said himself, takes the bins out, picks up the dog shit, you know, drops the kids off, picks them back up, trains, that's it.
How do you deal with people saying, oh, you're Tyson's boy? How do you deal with that?
Couldn't really give a shit. How does that make a difference to me if someone says you're Tyson's boy? Okay, good do.
You must get it though, some people must say it to you.
I mean, yeah, people say you're Tyson's boy, but who cares? Fuck 'em. Why does that make a difference to me?
Do you want to make it?
That's like me saying you're googing. That's it. Yeah. Like it's just all right. Then
it don't make no difference to you. Either.
State of fact, then. Good do.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you want to make a mark in the boxing world at some point?
I plan to.
Yeah.
It's not that I want to. It's that I am gonna. I plan on making it work. And listen. Whoever's out there, all he is, I get one of these, and that's that. Deal with it.
What last one? What did you make of? Obviously, your dad. A few words about Joshua. They said he's only interested to come and fight Joshua. Otherwise, he's not really interested in kind of fighting again, even if he's not fighting Joshua. What did you make of that?
Joshua's a pussy. He don't want to fight. He's a chicken. Simple. He didn't want to fight. Listen. I could hear it in his voice. He was fucking shaking. Did you hear that shit? He stood back and fucking backed off. No, I don't know about that. But listen, if he wants to fight, he can fight. He's probably going to get his face dropped off, but, you know, leave him to it. If you don't want to fight, you don't want to fight. My dad don't care. Pretty much it.
Unbelievable. Prince, much appreciate your time. And, yeah, how many interviews have you done this week?
None.
Oh, your mum's saying it's bedtime. Oh, he just said no. Paris?
I'm taller than you now. You can't tell me what to do.
Well, I had to ask her permission for this interview and all. Thanks, Paris.
While Paris Fury was seen in the background trying to quiet her son, the damage was done. This kind of personal vitriol makes it nearly impossible for either man to walk away without looking like they've lost their dignity.
I was watching like this and like that, but yeah, it went really good. Listen, the first couple of rounds was a little bit edgy, and then after that Tyson danced around the ring like he does, like he's trained for the last 3 months and put all his effort into it. I accepted it months ago when he decided he was going to come back. I knew at the beginning when he said he was retired, he wasn't retired, and I'm just happy to support him. Do you know what? I just think it's what the British fans want, and I think it would be a fight that would be amazing. Do you know, it doesn't want to go on forever like the Pacquiao fights. They take years and years to build and build and build. And I think it's time for that to happen. And if that's what Tyson wants, then it would be great. If AJ wants it, I'm sure they can make it work. So it'd be nice for the public to see.
Guided by the sheer financial will of Saudi Arabia's boxing mastermind, the roadblocks that stopped this fight for 10 years are finally being dismantled. His Excellency Turki Alalshik has a reputation for making the impossible happen, and he was seen live on the broadcast putting the heat on both promoters.
So with that said, do I think Anthony AJ Joshua versus Tyson Fury is next year? And I think that they're actively in negotiations. I think Turkey is willing to do whatever it takes to make the biggest fight in UK history. And it looks like he is going to be next. And I definitely get Anthony AJ Joshua's approach to the whole situation. I definitely get Turki Alalshik's and Tyson Fury's approach. Listen, Tyson Fury said that he's not trying to fight anybody if it ain't Anthony AJ Joshua.
If it ain't Anthony Joshua next, I'm not interested in boxing. I'll eat 1,000 Easter eggs, go up to 35 stone, I'm out.
So we'll...
Unlike previous years where promoters fought over pennies, the Saudi influence provides a take-it-or-leave-it financial package that neither side can realistically turn down. For the first time, the Battle of Britain has a benefactor who cares more about the spectacle than the profit margins, which is the only reason we are this close to a signed deal. Defined by his all-or-nothing personality, Tyson Fury has dropped a final bombshell. If the AJ fight doesn't happen next, he is done with the sport.
If it ain't Anthony Joshua next, I'm not interested in boxing. I'll eat 1,000 Easter eggs, go up to 35 stone, I'm out. I'm not interested. It's either him or I'm gone again. I'm not interested at all. I'm not interested in up-and-comers. I'm not interested in someone trying to prove a point over me. I don't care. I don't care about rankings. I don't care about belts. I only care now about AJ, that fight. That's the defining fight for British boxing. You know, it's either going to happen or it's not.
This is a high-stakes leverage play. Fury is telling he has nothing left to prove unless it's against his domestic rival. By threatening retirement, he's putting immense pressure on the WBC and the promoters to skip the line and make this happen immediately. It's a gamble that only the Gypsy King would take.
I thought it was a good performance to get the rust off. Listen, we don't forget that guy's ranked number 5 in the world. He didn't start very well, but he moved well in towards the end, and I think we're going to see better and better over this comeback.
Going into the fight, Johnny, a lot of people thought that he might get the stoppage. Was you disappointed that Tyson never stopped that?
Well, I think he's only been stopped by Caballero before, has he not? And that was to the body, so I thought he would have invested a bit more to the body. No, Vianello didn't stop him. But he's had a bit of a resurgence in recent times. We've got to cut Fury some slack in that sense, but I'm excited now. I saw a little bit of AJ Fury stuff.
I have to ask you as well, you mentioned the Joshua fight. What do you make of that if we do get that next?
It doesn't sound like we're going to get it next because I think they just try to pressure Joshua into that, which I don't think is very becoming of a... It's not very business-like to do it that way. But where did my dad go? That way.
That way, yeah.
And I think AJ Fury next is the logical fight to make, but it has to be right for both sides. It didn't sound like it's anywhere near being made yet.
Johnny, I appreciate it. Thank you.
The stage is set, the insults have been traded, and the Jawbreaker mission is officially underway. But after seeing Fury's 12-round struggle with Makhmudov, many are wondering if AJ is catching him at the perfect time. Does Tyson Fury still have enough in the tank to outbox a bigger, more aggressive Anthony Joshua, or has the Gypsy King finally stayed at the party too long? Drop your predictions in the comments. Is it Fury by decision or AJ by Jawbreaker KO? Let us know below. So that's all for today. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.